fleets, commence your attack. Transport vessels, stand by near the jump area so that we know where you are at. In that case, hold back until the second fleet arrives. We don't want you attacking separately. You two can now attack, and the transports stay where they are at. And that is a very
fleet action
fleet.
underway.
Attacking a very small enemy force of 2 corvettes and a defense station. Let's get our science ship moved up so we can start checking out their technology once we beat their asses into the ground. And just watch it. Watch them just melt into oblivion. It's glorious. Truly, truly glorious. We wiped them out there. Voidfarers 1,000 strength. Voidfarers 1,700 strength. What are they using on their ships? Generally a mix of everything. So, are either of you coming here? I would say so. As a result of that, for the moment, we are just going to hold a position. And let them come to us. The station is recovering. It'll be joining in the fight. And here comes their first pitiful attempt to relieve the fallen. Here comes their first pitiful attempt to launch an attack on us. It didn't go well for them, as you can see. I'm going to have a weaker fleet swing north. It can start occupying some of those systems. Our main force will hold here along with the defense station. And see about occupying. And see about using that to hold back the enemy. I don't know that we'll manage to get everything
Construction
that
complete.
we're after during this war, but I think we can get something at the very least. And something is very most certainly better than nothing.
Engaging enemy station.
Let's take their station now. Because a station. You do that. And they have a fleet of about 400 strength. Hanging about there. Let's see. We have just found the Bophoid Hive. We're the Bophoid Hive, and we speak as one. The hive mind has taken note of your presence. We will observe for now. Our future actions will depend on whether you are a threat, an opportunity for expansion, or an unforeseen variable. Our warriors salute you. Now, where is this hive? Way down here. Oh, directly south and right next to the Terran Republic. And like with before, one of their systems will be going boom soon. Speaking of right next to the Republic, they are currently fighting the Terran Republic. And it appears that the Hive is losing rather badly. So, that's an interesting time to discover them when they are at war. Now, as I said, we're going to continue with the attack and take over as many enemy systems as possible. A lot of these, the vast majority in fact, are nothing more than outposts that they stuck up, effectively the space version of planting a flag on a bit of territory to denote it as being yours. They're effectively doing the space version of that, for the vast majority at least. There's a very small handful of defensive fortifications. Nothing that really matters. We destroyed one of their ships there, but the rest of them fled. We'll keep on pushing for now. We've not managed to take any. We've managed to avoid taking casualties so far. I do appreciate that. The debris that we're getting is all small railguns and afterburners. Continue with the attack. I'm going to take that system and their defense station up here. Then we'll swing around and occupy that place. And after the point, my fleets can link up. And we can commence our push against their core worlds.
Battle debris secured.
There we go. They're coming in with 1,700 strength, but we have 3,200 plus a fully repaired defense station. I think it's safe to say the advantage is ours in that particular upcoming engagement.
Science Division report success.
Research is done into genetic modification. I'm gonna hold off on doing any actual gene modding until after the war, though, I think. However, we have unlocked the ability to modify the preferred planet type of a species. So if I wanted to I could have humans, say, settle a savanna world, then modify the species on that planet to prefer savanna, and then you'd have savanna humans. Which is an option, I suppose. right now, we have a couple of things we could go for. But I think I would prefer ship upgrade costs and ship upkeep as the thing to get. Because as you've seen, my fleets tend to be... My fleet is the most expensive thing that I have in terms of what we spend our money on. So if I could cut the cost on that, it would really help me out with the money making. Let's get rid of our selling of the food. We're making enough energy that I don't need to worry about that. And on that note, throw down a generator district on Elysium. I know it's an agri-world, but you can always do things other than the socialization on those planets, I think, relatively safely.
Taking evasive action.
No, I want you to go up there and check that out. You're almost there.
Spaceport reports enemy contact.
And they're going to take this place back. That's basically a given at this point. Not gonna take it back. I'll have to deal with this fleet and then occupy that place. So, they're trying to go after the fleet that's not so powerful at the moment, and to go around the fortifications. Alright. If you want to play it like that, I'll just have to chase you down. I will just have to chase you down.
Taking evasive action.
Yeah.
Taking evasive action. Where is our fleet now? It's right there, and Construction complete.
Didn't tell them to move soon enough. Those guys are basically dead. Want to attack the fleet wherever it is, I think. I'll have my other fleet stay where it is, I think. They have a station to help them out in case of that fight. They're a bit less powerful. Even if they are quite superior to these guys, regardless of that. If those guys make it all the way north to hit that fleet, then we'll just send both down and start smashing them. Come on, please. bloody catch them. Catch them. Come on. Yes. We caught the bastards. And they have started to fold. Of course, a lot of them are routing rather than being outright destroyed, but I'm not complaining about that. We'll lose some strength, obviously. Okay. What did we lose? 2 corvettes. Whereas they lost 11 corvettes and a third of their destroyers. Good. Good. Now that fleet. Move off and take care of that. You go up there and work on research. That's not much in the way of losses, honestly. And we have a frontline shipyard there, if I need to make some repairs. Which, we have a couple of ships that are pretty badly damaged, so I think I will make some repairs. I'll also reinforce our fleet with some additional warships.
Construction complete.
Nova Serica. Let's add a mining district there, the only one you're going to have. We're still equivalent in terms of military.
Construction complete.
Okay. I'm confused. Why did they build that at Alpha Centauri? This is one of those things that I notice sometimes that never made a whole lot of sense.
Science ship reports enemy contact.
What the crap? It's a station. They're complaining about the existence of a fucking station. Honestly. And the Terran Republic has made peace with the Hive. It doesn't look like they took any systems with actual colonies in them, so they adjusted the border a little bit, I guess. You guys continue on with pushing them. I'll be retaking this system and then moving on. How's the repair work coming? 95%. And High Queen Decima Autumn Stars just died in the middle of the war at age 99. Currently led by High Queen Fausta Autumn Star IV. Okay. Now that outpost is back in our hands. So, go occupy that one. Then move on to occupy that. Once we get down to the Awan system, Then I can stop and just sort of mop things up, I think. But what do you know? I have the influence to put down a claim there. So we can have that whole cluster as a result. We'll see if I can't get the influence for those 3 systems by the end of the war. I doubt it, though, considering the amount of influence we would need. I'd be content with the stuff we've laid claim to here, honestly. You can head off and occupy that system for me. There's an enemy fleet of 1,000 ships there, and slightly more in their home system. So that's 1,700 now. You guys, real quick, occupy this system, then get back to the main front line. This is more of a distraction than anything, but this system is on the list of the ones you were ordered to take occupation of. We've taken over the Knowledge system. Success there. They have 1,000 strength moving in our direction, about 13 ships. Oh, what? You didn't move straight on, apparently. Decided to stick around. Get into the system. We want both fleets here for the major offensive that we're going to need
Science
to launch.
Division reports a new breakthrough.
Nova Serica has got its thing, and we have more destroyer hull points. That should help. So, what to research next? I think I'll actually research. It's either the flat bonus for more engineering research, Star Fortress, or Cruiser. I'm not totally sure what I want to go for. Star Fortress, actually, I think we can cross off, just based on the fact it's going to take 120-some months. Screw it. The more research ones always come up semi-regularly for me, so I don't need to do that right now. I'm going to research the unlocked cruisers. Now, I always like having the bigger and heavier ships. Plus, it doesn't seem like these guys have cruisers just yet. If I can get cruisers first and start pumping them out, then that would give me a big advantage over my neighbors, and you can't deny having a big advantage over the neighbors is quite nice. Okay. It's moving in. They have 2,000 and then some strength concentrated in this system. Wait, am I seeing things, or are none of them moving in my direction? It does seem like they're more trying to go places where we are currently not located than anything else. which is bizarre. These guys know where I am. Why would they not launch an attack and try to dislodge us? It doesn't make any sense. Yet that's what's happening. They are pulling out literally all their fleets to other systems. Hang on a second. What's going on in the south? It's the same as ever. These guys have those 3 systems under control, and Joromir has a planet in it that hasn't yet been occupied. This is confusing. What have they got going on down there that's such a worry that the hegemony would pull back all of their forces? Seriously, what's going on down there? That's what I'd like to know. Well, our 2 corvettes that we called for from Alpha Centauri to replace the ones that we lost in that one battle have finally arrived. And the second fleet is about to jump in. Who are the Renean allied planets? Let's check about that. Oh, it's these guys. No, I was saying about how we would probably take them over. That's going to be a little trickier now, if we have to also fight off these guys. Curious. That fleet's arriving. And now we can start getting our transports into position to move on, because we're about to hit the point where we'll be doing planetary invasions. But first, it's time to do a bit more occupation, I think. Get both these fleets into position for the next stage of the war. Minimal casualties so far. This war's been going quite well. Though, who knows if it'll stay that way. Unexpected bad news and all that. I'll give Terra a civilian industries, I suppose. Let's see here. Both of you can jump now. One's going to arrive first, but it's the bigger fleet, so that's alright, I suppose.
Battle debris secured.
And in they come. Both our fleets have arrived. And it looks as if the hegemony, its leadership, doesn't really want to get involved. in fighting our full force at this moment in time. I can't say I blame them, honestly. That would strike one as being rather suicidal, now wouldn't it? Alright. Take out their outpost. Quick as you can. Now, pursue and engage that fleet. See if we can't knock them out. There comes a second force. Not quite as large, but I think we'd be more likely to catch it. At the very least, I would like to take care of one of their forces. And this is an ideal chance to do that. They are coming for me. I don't have to come for them. We can just start tearing these guys apart. Have a look-see. We lost one corvette, destroyed one corvette and one destroyer. Not the ideal amount of damage, but to be completely fair, most of their surviving ships were quite badly damaged. So, it's going to be a while before those ships are in fighting shape again. To be totally fair to them. And we take out a load of their forces. I think it's going to be necessary now to split the fleet. They have several divided forces here. We need to start taking over the fringe systems. Except there's this cluster. Faster. If we don't want this war to drag on for literally forever. This whole cluster plus that system down there is our objective. Destroyed 2 of 9. Our science ship can come down, have a look. Transports I will have stay where they are. The time being. So we can move them where they need to go as it becomes necessary. Excellent. Another outpost falls.
Construction complete.
That's a 1.6k strength station. But this fleet is more than strong enough to take it, so go on the attack. Go on the attack. And this outpost doesn't need any real strength for that. Precursor discovery made. Intercepted communications from a group of independent prospectors indicate they found something relating to a precursor civilization on 4-3A. Superstition compelled them to leave the moon alone, so whatever they discovered must still be there. And we should investigate that. I will eventually, but that's quite distant, and this war is my current focus of interest, rather than anything more distant than that. Old Scykon, their capital, is going to have to wait. I think we'll want both of our forces available to engage that. We'll take care of the fringe systems and distant outposts before we go about engaging the capital. And we have more unity to do. City districts can provide one more clerk job, or building districts can be cheaper. I think city districts providing an additional job would be nice, since clerks give us trade value, and trade value gives us money. And right now, money is the thing we need the most of. Their shields are already down.
Enemy fleet.
White Farer. That's a very large strength enemy fleet there. So I don't think we want to deal with that right now. But that outpost is mine now. Transports, get up there and make ready for planetary bombardment. It's only two of them. I'm going to have our two fleets make their way into the enemy capital system and link up. First, we'll crush that little force. Then we'll make our way over into that system. The big strength force can wait there for now. Oh, we're going to have some occupation reversed, it looks like. An enemy force just arrived. So we'll need to delay that side of things. This fleet can arrive and wait on the fringes. Wait a second. There's not a whole lot of enemy strength in this system. We don't need to wait for the reinforcements, just attack. We'll undoubtedly have to take back the Awan system, since that's just an outpost. But this capital system is going to fall to us without too much trouble. As you see, we're just ripping into it like mad. We really just are crushing everything. Their armor and shields are gone, and the hull melts. There we go. But there's 1,500 enemy strength. Moving on in. Our transports are approaching the colony on blocks. It's a very small, not really important colony and barely any military strength, so we don't need to bomb the place at all. Just invade it right off the bat.
Ground forces are dropping on target.
Very well done. That place is ours. And in comes the enemy fleet that thinks it can take us on. We're going to undoubtedly take a few casualties in this fight. But overall, we are winning it. We are very much winning this. Yep. That wasn't just a victory for us, it was a rout for the enemy. We'll have to keep our fleet there for now. There's another enemy force that wants to try something. Retake Awan. Just move up close and give them a threatening look, essentially. Once it comes back online, the station will easily be able to defend itself, but for now we need to leave a defense in the area. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to attack that station, then that station. Then, if it hasn't yet been attacked, onto that one. At the same time, this fleet's gonna move up to Gold Scykon to hold that place.
Construction complete.
Another very annoying enemy fleet decided to show up. We haven't been able to get the station repaired yet. That's very aggravating. For now, I'm going to have the transports make their way over to the capital. That's a place that needs to get thoroughly squished. Thoroughly squished. I'm guessing that fleet's pursuing them or something. The inhibitor will be offline due to the fact that it's, well, been a while. And we haven't managed to get the place fixed up yet, so we did smash it a little during the battle. One of our admirals has become a scout, and we managed to catch and engage this enemy fleet before it could try and stick it to the as of yet unrepaired station. This defense station is going down hard. And as was the case before, we are just wrecking them. We're absolutely taking it to these guys. Their fleet's not much of a challenge, honestly. You guys can enter orbit that station. And the armies can enter orbit around their planet. Yeah. That's not much of a fleet. These guys are not even going to be a challenge. I think it's fairly safe to say with that little fleet, it was probably just reinforcements they had queued up to join one of the fleets that I wrecked before. Well, I wrecked it. They do have a rather big one over there. Currently moving in. We've got plenty of sciencing to do over here. On the wreckage that we're busy making. Alrighty. Wreck me a station, please. One wrecked station. Thank you. Now you can get back to Gold Psycho. How's the defense strength looking here? 167. I'm going to chance an invasion. We'll probably take some losses, but I think it's worth it. And at the same time, my fleet, they can move up here. The second fleet, I mean. And occupy that outpost. Have a look-see at the map. So, after we take that, there's not going to be much more in terms of stations that I will still have to occupy to have everything that we got our claims on. But research these for me, then move down and research that. Besides, even if
ground forces are dropping on target.
Even if any of the fleets they do have decide to commit, it'll take them a while to get to where we are. So we should be able to at least make progress towards victory before anyone arrives. But just as I predicted, I think we're going to be losing at least one, if not two, of our armies. Well, when I say armies, I mean army units. Yeah, we lost 2 of them. That's going to be it as far as those casualties are concerned.
Ground objective secured.
Yeah, they just lost their capital, and all it cost us was 2, I don't know what those are, 2 army groups? 2 divisions, maybe? 2 of those guys is all it cost us. We've occupied that place. You run off and occupy that for me, please. Then, once they've occupied that system as well as that one, we'll have everything I laid claim to.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
And I think for this particular war, that's perfectly sufficient. I don't feel the need to lay claim to extra stuff or anything. Energy Nexus is donezo. And I'll take some more research output, just to get our research up a little bit. How are we looking anyways? We're still equivalent, astonishingly. Honestly, to be frank, I'm not sure if it's my mod setup or they actually changed stuff in the game itself, but I don't think that it's actually doing a very good job of showing how equivalent we are, because obviously I'm doing a lot better. Every single battle I've gone against them, I've outnumbered their forces by at least 1k in terms of military strength. I don't think that counts as very equivalent. Although, to be fair to the whole equivalency thing, I don't know how much of it is actually the fact that I have more than they do and it's just not showing it very well. And how much of it is the fact that the AI is just not coordinating the way they deploy their forces against me that effectively, because let's be honest, if you look at the ships they have, 1,700 there, 1,400 there, 400 there.
Battle debris secured.
They have a pretty reasonable force. They've just done a pretty poor job of deploying effectively. Since, for one thing, they just kind of attack me 1 or 2 groups at a time, and you never see any kind of concerted push where the enemy sends literally everything they have at you. That's not the sort of thing I tend to see. I mean, I'm not saying it never happens, just that in my experience it's pretty rare, and during this war it hasn't happened. That sort of concerted push where they literally throw all they've got at you to try and halt your advance. Even when they're on the back foot and obviously losing, as these guys are, that's not the sort of thing that I tend to see. And we haven't seen it. Okay, we've taken the last system, but I'm gonna give these guys a fair go. I could just end the war while we're fighting to avoid casualties, but I'm going to be fair to them and let them finish out their battle before I offer peace terms. We'll conclude that battle before we make peace. Now, though, I'm pretty sure that will be everything we're going to want. I'm going to drop a save real quick, though. Just in case the peace deal isn't what I think it would be. What I think is everything we currently have under occupation right now we should get. If I settle the status quo. Since that will do the exact same thing. Wait, demanding unoccupied planets and systems, apparently, according to the game. Wait. This place we haven't occupied yet. Thank God I noticed that, or I would have been pissed. These transports can go off and occupy that planet, and then we'll make peace. Well, that's unfortunate. That removes my ability to make a great joke, because I was about to joke about how that battle in Durbatur there's basically the Battle of New Orleans, just in space. And those of you who don't know about the Battle of New Orleans, this was a thing that happened during the War of 1812.
Battle debris secured.
And basically, Andrew Jackson fought a bunch of British in Florida during the War of 1812, but at the time the battle took place, the war was already over. I was gonna make a joke about how that was the same sort of thing, but that no longer really applies, so I can't make the joke. Well, I could, but it would be entirely out of character. But now, our transports just have to occupy this colony, and then I can end the war. Let's see. The Hagamini Enterprise, or however you pronounce that, have opened their borders to us. That's nice. Gotta be honest though, I don't really care.
All sword ground elements are dropping on target.
But now,
Construction complete.
let's just pile our way through this last ground invasion. And then we can make peace. Since otherwise we won't get this planet.
Ground objective
And we
secured.
want it. Okay. Now we can just straight up achieve our war goals. So I'm going to do that. Whether by honorable or dishonorable means you defeated us in combat, claim your spoils and rue the day of our return. I'm pretty sure it's the other way around, actually. You should rue the what day of our return. And as you can see, we've claimed a number of new territories off of that. But since there's a couple of systems, couple of planets over here with an undoubtedly hostile population, I think I'm actually going to go ahead and set up a vassal in the area. If I can somehow do that. Though we have a lot of outposts that I'll need to tear down. we're above our capacity. Luckily for me, this fortified defensive station I had holding the line against them can be torn down. Which is quite nice indeed, see. Gotta find 2 more we can get rid of. This one right here can go. And this particular shipyard I want to keep because it's rather nice in that it's pretty close to an inevitable front line against an obvious enemy who will be going up against in the future. Because we are going to have war with these guys again, that's a guarantee. Though I may even have to go to war with the Lunara corporate holdings at some point. It really depends on if we can get them to diplomatically submit to us or not. Let's see. What is there I can get rid of as far as stations go? I could get rid of one of my anchorages, but I really want to keep all of them. Actually, much as it would be nice to keep it because of the closeness to that front line, I think I'm gonna have to dismantle that starport. Yeah, that's unrest, alright. That is unrest. And that's factions cropping up now. The Alliance of Faith and Values. They aren't too fond of us. Why, exactly? They want us to not have synthetics. They want spiritual values in the government. That's not happening. Psionic Pursuit. Yeah, sorry guys, you're in the wrong playthrough for you to be looking for psionics. They don't want spiritualism to be a minority belief. Yeah, I don't really care about spiritualism, honestly, so get lost. We also have the Committee of High Technology. They're really fond of us. They want AI. They want us to be on the bleeding edge of technology and not let any empire be technologically superior to us. They want research agreements with at least 10 empires, and we can't let other empires have synths when we don't. Not seeing a problem with that, honestly. Okay. So, I'm going to put down another save now, because this is the point at which I try to figure out how creating a new vassal works. before, in 2.2, it was from a sector. You could turn sectors into vassals. I'm going to see if that's still the case. So we will create a sector from Silver Scykon. And let's see. Planets and sectors. Yeah. Silver Scykon. Actually, I want humans to be in charge of this sector, so I'll have to move someone onto Silver Scykon. Remove one person off the mines to Silver Scykon. Actually, make that 2. No, just the 1. And then 1 from Valen. Also human.
Battle debris secured.
So now we will go back into planets and sectors. And this will be the Scykonian Protectorate, I think, is going to be the name. We'll give it to humans. And I'm going to give them one system. This Idon, whatever the hell it is. It's right on the border, and it's really just kind of ugly to have that sitting there. Actually, I'll give them Quayon as well. Just because I kind of feel like it. And it'll help neaten up the border a little bit. So, the Scykonian Protectorate is our new vassal. And when we go back to war with the hegemony, I am, in all honesty, just going to have the territory given over to them. I really wish there was a way that you could lay down claims on your vassal's behalf, but oh well. We'll offer them a migration treaty, I suppose. Even though we don't technically need to do that since the primary species is humans, but it just feels right. It just feels right. But congratulations. Congratulations to the High Kingdom of Terra. They have themselves their first vassal. For now, they need to repair the fleets and reinforce and everything to get ready for our next war, which is going to be against the Eprian Corporation. Shock of shocks, I don't like them very much. Which might explain why we're laying down mad claims against the bastards. We're almost to the point where we can claim everything I want. Very nice indeed, see. But I think that'll about do it for this time. So, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time, which will in all likelihood be a bunch of rebuilding, strengthening our forces, and getting ready for a war with the Eprian Corporation. Because let's be honest, those guys kinda suck, and they would be better off as a client state under our protection. They really would be. So, I'll see you then, everybody. See you then.